Hey, Dragging My Bum here with a video review of the G36K. Let's start out with the stock. Rubber butt pad, very comfortable, contours to your shoulder very nicely. The stock is made out of ABS plastic, just like the rest of the gun. Right here, contours to your cheek perfectly. Right here, not so much. The stock release button is metal, so that you can release the stock without worrying that the button will break. The only problem I had over at this end was that during a game I lost the stock pin, so I had to go and get a bolt to replace it. But that's not that big of an issue. The sling mount right in here is metal, so you don't have to worry about your sling ripping a part of your gun out. The pistol grip is very comfortable. It's got this little lip here to catch your pinky, so you don't have to fall off the pistol grip or something. And right here is where you adjust the motor for height and depth. This is where you raise and lower your motor for fine-tuned adjustments to make it so your gun runs properly. The selector switch is made out of metal, and it does the job right, gets the job done perfectly, except for one minor flaw, and that is on semi-auto. Sometimes it won't fire, so you gotta switch it to full auto, and then it'll start firing again. But you get used to that pretty quickly. The trigger is all metal, very comfortable. It could be me though, I just like this trigger a lot. And it's got a decent trigger response, but it's a JG, so what do you expect? The magwell is made out of ABS plastic, like I said before, and it's held in place by this metal pin right here. And that allows you to take the magwell out, so you can replace it with another magwell that allows you to accept M4 style magazines, which is kind of cool. The body, like I said before, is made out of ABS plastic. It's pretty durable. It's withstood the test of time very well with me. Gets the job done very well. The gearbox, I open it up, look at the internals. It's got good upgrade parts, sorry. It's got good parts in it. They're not good and they're not bad, but they'll get the job done. They'll last you a while, as long as you don't go throwing this thing up against a tree. This is the cocking lever, and it's all plastic. That's just something that I wish it was metal, but that's me. The top rail mount up here, it's all ABS plastic, just like the rest of the gun, and then it's held in by 3 metal screws here, here, and here. It's got a metal front sight, metal rear sight, but I took mine out because it was in the way of my optic. I'll explain the optic later. The only other problem that could just be me is that this top rail is plastic, so it can get damaged easier than a metal one could. But that's kind of a minor flaw. The handguard, first thing off, I lost my handguard pin right here, so I had to get a Allen key. The battery space in here, it allows you to hold a 9.6 1600 mAh battery very well. Plenty of room in there still. It's got a fuse assembly in it too, so the motors will last a little longer. The metal bottom tactical rail, I'd say around 4 or 5 inches long. The sling mount's metal as well, which is very nice, very durable. Now the orange tip or flash hider. This is not the one that comes with the gun. I had to buy this because the original one broke off because I bumped into something during a game. It came off very easily though, which that could be a good thing. But the original orange tip was probably about this long, all orange and plastic. And now we'll go over the little parts and stuff I have. This is the SRC MK36 flash hider. It's all metal, black, got a nice color to it too. Makes the gun look a little neater, more unique. This orange tape is just for safety measures. Anyone that plays airsoft should probably know those safety measures. The barrel in here, I have a Classic Army 604 MK36K tight bore barrel. It's very nice. I had to get it because the stock barrel started accumulating I think the polish from the BB, and no matter how many times I cleaned it, it still kept collecting it, and I just got sick of it, got a new barrel. I still have to clean it a little bit more, but my accuracy and FPS increased. My accuracy increased a lot, but I'd rather have this barrel because the gunking up with polish doesn't happen that much. Maybe just at the very tip, but not that big of a deal. The hop-up unit, I have a Polar Star concave spacer and a Sistema hop-up bucking. Those work really, really well. I recommend those to any airsofter. They improve your accuracy a lot, and maybe your FPS a little bit too. My optic, this is a Leapers 30mm red-green dot scope. It's all metal. It can be adjusted pretty easily. Your adjustment knobs are here and here. Your illumination knob is here. That's where all the battery goes into. And it's got good battery life, by the way. These rubber lens caps right here are removable. So if you don't like lens caps, you can take them off. Very good red dot for 35 bucks at Airsoft GI. And now we'll go over the magazine that comes with the gun. 470 round high cap mag. Right here's a door. Little button thing that allows you to release BBs for some reason. It's got interlocking mags, so you can put however many mags you want on here. The wind wheel. And this type of mag, you can wind it till you hear a double click. And when you hear that, you don't have to wind it all for the rest 470 rounds that are in this thing, which is nice for if you need to put down some suppressive fire for your teammates. This is the Ergo forward grip. I like this a lot. It's very comfortable. These rivets help it conform to your hand very well. This little securing bolt thing is hollow, so you take this little piece out right here with a flathead, and you can put like batteries or BBs, whatever you feel necessary in here. Only problem I had is right here where this messes, a crack formed from here to here, and it still works perfectly. It'll maybe not withstand some of the a lot of weight, but it still works. This thing's only 10 bucks. The mess is from super glue. Don't use super glue, doesn't work, just a waste of time. But anyway, overall, this is a very good foregrip for the money. I don't know where you can get this anymore though, because Airspot doesn't sell it anymore. This is the Proud Spec grip pod. It's a one-piece grip pod. It's very well made, very sturdy. You can probably throw it up against like a wall, a tree. Probably won't break, but I don't recommend doing that. And it's got good springs behind it. You press this button here and the bipod deploys. It's a very strong bipod. You can put all your weight on it and it still won't break. The only problem I had with this grip pod is once this thing comes off, that if you over tighten it too much, you'll break the threads, and that's what that silver piece is right there. Over than that, it's a great bipod. The way that you fix that with a broken bolt is just get a new bolt from a hardware store. Get one that fits, should work perfectly. Now we'll go to my battery. This is the Intellect 9.6 1600 mAh battery nunchuck. Very good battery. I got it because the stock JG one died. Can't hold the charge anymore. This battery is very well worth the price. It was 35 bucks. Pretty sure anyway. It puts the rate of fire up on the JG at around 18-19 BBs a second. It's got very good life to it as well. It'll last me a whole day. And that whole day is probably around like 4 or 5 hours long, by the way. Other than that, that's all I have to show you. Oh yeah, the paint job was done by me. I used Krylon camouflage paint, OD color, and this sling is just a homemade sling that I got from a water gun. My version of a 1-point. Works pretty well. I recommend it if you don't want the gun on your back bouncing around when you run, because that gets painful after a little bit. Other than that, that's my review. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.